Which one was it? It was church candy, wasn't it? You just brought piss to a shit fight, you little... You get in your fucking house and you get me 5 Adderall, or I'll slit your fucking throat. You understand? I'll kill your mother. I'll rape your father. I'll curb stomp that little face so hard that your teeth will go flying, you little shit. Now go, 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 go. Give me 5 Adderall right now.
You like that? You like that?
Hey guys, you like that? Anyways, welcome. Today is Friday, May the 4th be with you. I can't believe I just fucking said that. I actually just read it online, and I never thought in a million years I would fucking say that. I told myself one day, if I ever said that, please, someone slap me. Where the fuck that come from? Anyways, hey guys, welcome, and I'm glad you guys are here. It's an amazing fucking day. It's a beautiful fucking day. If you saw from the intro, by the way, guys, you know, and that's why I'm kind of dressed the way I'm dressed. You know, I'm in my pajamas. You can just see. Anyway, like it fucking matters. Anyway, I decided to not even change or anything. I'm just recording this in the morning, like I always do. But I was even more inspired to do it in my pajamas today because someone reached out to me last night. Yesterday, yeah, last night. I don't know. Yeah, everything is just so. I don't even know what the fuck the day is, but. Someone reached out to me and was talking to me about, like, you know, they wanted to join the fucking Incubator situation group, whatever. And you know, he mentioned I was like Erlich. What the fuck is that guy's name again? Erlich. And it just made me fucking laugh my ass off. And I was like, well, kind of a little bit, not too much, but eh.
You know, I'm not going to take the bait here. I am not a racist, all right? I watch a lot of black porn. I mean, a lot.
Just one question. In this porn, is the man black or the woman black, or are they both?
Is one of those racist and the others aren't?
I'll hack his browser history. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Yep.
Hold on. That's unnecessary.
I mean, you know, I don't want to say too much because I only seen the first few seasons, and like I heard he's out of the thing, of the show, so I don't want to like say I'm exactly like him because I don't know. But in the first couple of seasons, you know, I'm kind of like him a little bit, you know, kind of sort of, especially people know me. I'm actually better, more advanced version of him, but kind of sort of. I mean, you know, I do exude some of those fucking insane qualities.
A little more about me. I'm the founder of Aviato, and I own a very small percentage of Grindr. It's a men-to-men dating site where you can find other men within 10 miles of you interested in having sexual intercourse in a public restroom.
In the homosexual community, there's sometimes anonymous.
I know what Grindr is. I have gay friends.
But yeah, so, you know, I just thought in honor, I just stay in my pajamas, you know, put the little clip up and let's laugh a little bit. So I've actually gotten a lot of inquiries, a lot more than what I was expecting. I was only expecting a few, just, you know, whatever, you know, but I was just going off from the whole meetup situation. So I wasn't, like, in a sense, I wasn't expecting much, but I actually got like a lot. And I actually got like a lot of feedback from you guys, from all over the place, not just here in LA, but like all over. You know, a lot of them were just basic questions, asking shit like that. But I actually got a few actual real inquiries of people that want to help join, be the whole thing. So I decided to take it upon myself to smoke some weed. No, to take it upon myself to like really crank this up and take it into full gear. Now, this weekend I'm a little busy. I have like a lot of shit to do, but I'm making time on Sunday so that I can really dedicate myself to really, you know, start looking for a place, in the sense of, like, you know, not just looking for a place, but, you know, finding options, you know, to start, you know, exploring, you know, like, you know, locations, houses, you know, whatever, to start exploring and to start, you know, kicking it to you guys out there, the ones that are actually interested and want to be a part of this, okay? So, yeah, that's where that's at right now. Like, just to be safe, I want to throw some numbers out there so you guys have some ideas. To be a part of this, right now, the cost seems to be around $1,000 a month per person, okay, to be a part of this group. Now, the more people we have, the more we can build and do within our walls once we get started, you know, the less these costs are going to come, you know, the more the costs are going to get minimized and less cost for all of us. So again, if all of a sudden we set up mining rigs, if we set up, ways to get passive income and, so things like that, and, or, just things to continually bring in income into the household, then what that would mean is that each of us will pay less and less. And by the way, $1,000 for a nice prime pad out here in LA is beyond cheap, okay? So, and especially if you guys are coming from other parts of the country that are extremely expensive, you guys know what's up, okay? For $1,000 you get like a room, okay? So in a sense, yeah, you are about to, you are getting a room for that price, but you're getting more than a room. It's a room with in a house with a lot of like-minded individuals all working towards the same goal, which is again to build the future. And the reason I'm only going to be talking about this in this episode today is because, there's just so much amazing fucking news already that, yeah, I could sit here and talk about it and discuss it, but I really do think that this would be better it'd be better if I just talk about this idea and how we're going to move forward with this as opposed to just the news. We talk about it and listen to that shit all the time, and we're on top of it, and we know that it's all gold, great, amazing fucking news from here on in. And all we're expecting is the moon. That's it. I feel that we all pretty much kind of already know. It's just that we're apprehensive, which is great, okay? But anyway, yeah, we're still like in a sense of like we're waiting for that bear to pop his head out, but it seems like that the bull is taking it all the way, okay? It might be 28K, like someone was saying 28K for Bitcoin real soon, and I don't know what price it was, but some fucking odd, like 300, 400 for Litecoin, like, so, let's keep our fingers crossed, and not even fingers crossed, we already know where this is going. There's no like invisible faith in this shit, okay? So, now, let's talk about the house and the place and what we're trying to do here. Now, we're trying to get we're trying to get like-minded individuals in this household that are all going to be that all understand everything that's happening, in the sense that we're all mentally and physically and all kinds of shit prepared for the upcoming downturn in the economy. And not just that, but we're setting ourselves up to help build the new future, okay? Help build this future. So, one of the main things that we're trying to push and we're trying to do with our little incubator thing is self-sustainability. So that's why, I want all kinds of people, like, hopefully there's a lot of people out there, you guys are like-minded that would like to smoke weed. And so, I'm trying to get somebody, one of my friends, he's living in another state. I'm trying to reach out to him, see if he wants to come and join us to help grow some of this for us. Maybe me or somebody else can help, cook. And, we all share like some of the cleaning duties. I know most of it might be all guys in there. This is the reality of it, But if that's the case, we all have to, clean up and do all that shit after ourselves. If we make enough money, we'll fucking hire a fucking maid. It's just straight up. If we don't, we gotta fucking, do what we gotta do. And I'm the nicest fucking guy in the world, but at the end of the day, I'm a chef. And again, the nicest motherfucking guy in the world, but I get shit done. If we're gonna be doing shit in this environment, is to get shit done. Yeah, we're gonna be eating a lot of shit, having a lot of fun, going out through LA, filming, doing everything and anything that LA has to offer. But at the end of the day, we have to produce, we have to work, we have to make shit. That's what we're here for, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like Gary Vee style, okay? We gotta eat the dirt, okay? We gotta be in the dirt, okay? You gotta enjoy the fucking dirt. And it's all about knowing what we're doing and why we're doing it. And that, while we see everyone else having their fun and their games and all that shit, we have to, keep that control and know that, we can go out once a week, that whole fucking thing, or go out to these crypto meetups and do shit like that, but we need to have stuff, done, produced in that whole fucking scenario. And again, it really, at the end of the day, it's not for us, it's for everybody, for the universe, for the world, for humanity, for everything, okay? So we have to be selfless in that sense, but at the same time, I welcome everybody, because again, if we never had a Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or any one of these fucking crazy motherfuckers, all they cared about is money or building or whatever, we wouldn't have what we have today. So that's why I'm trying to welcome everybody, and I feel that my personality, I can help everybody. No matter how strong-willed you are, you might not fit in with the regular group, or how introverted you might be. So it doesn't matter. We'll be able to again, I'm trying to think of the right word, but like, not I won't say coddle, but you know what I mean, like reinforce all these skills into every individual and move forward. So for example, if you're like a coder in tech, you'll be hopefully around other like-minded people doing the same thing. If you're a leader, entrepreneur, and again, if you're a little bit of everything, which I think most of us are, you'll be able to pick and learn a little bit from everybody, and we're all going to be learning from each other and that whole stuff. So I'll be learning stuff from the coder, the coder might be learning stuff from me. We'll both be learning stuff from this other guy, and vice versa. We're all going to be together doing our thing, and at the same time, all alone doing our own thing. We're going to be, all working. So it's all about, the privacy and, being able to give each other space and that whole thing. But at the same time, for all of us that are out here working on stuff, it's a lot easier and it's a lot better, when we have other people to bounce off ideas from and help you build what you're building, because it just is. I mean, we've all been there. So that's where we're at there. Now, to move on to the next thing with this, one of the things that I really, really want to do is that, obviously, you see I got my camera equipment. I'm very well versed when it comes to creating, shows, whatever. So one of the things that I want to do, besides, the putting it all together and, making sure we're all on track to do everything and that whole thing, what I really want to do, one of the things I want to do is I want to be able to, by the way, this is not for everybody. So you guys, everyone that's in here, you don't have to get filmed if you don't want to, okay? And you don't have to show your face if you don't want to, anything like that. But I do think that it would be best if you would be part of that in this sense, So, but it's okay. We can work with any. It's not mandatory. But one of the things that I do want to do is film everybody that joins us, that comes through our doors, the whole fucking thing. If you guys are familiar with Casey Neistat, that kind of style, only a little different, expanding a little more. And so for example, if you guys have ever seen Super Deluxe, or if you're familiar with that channel, check it out. In Super Deluxe, it's like a group of guys, a group of people, and all they're doing is just a bunch of different series of fucking shows, and they're all funny and wacky and weird and all over the place. So with that like in mind, I would love to have a channel just dedicated to our house, our environment, and then having, whoever wants to join, and whoever's in the house, whoever's part of our group scenarios or group situation, and wants to create a show. So for example, let's say you build stuff with hardware, and you would like to get filmed on how to build a Raspberry Pi. You might know everything about doing it and building and that whole thing, but you have no clue when it comes to filming it, editing it, putting it out there. That's where I come in. That's where others that, want to learn what I do as well come in, or already have these skills. And so we're going to create these shows. And all you have to do is show up, build a Raspberry Pi, and we film it and edit it, and we put it out there for everybody else. And it's not just a Raspberry Pi. Anyone that wants to do software, anyone that wants to, any kind of anything, okay? For real. I want to have like a little mini studio there. On top of that, within that mini studio is creating an environment, like a news environment channel. So obviously I do this every day, so we're going to be doing it, like really going to crank it up and do it hopefully maybe 6-7 days a week, and then it's going to be a little bit of a different format. I'm still going to be talking, doing my thing, but it'll be like a talk show. So we're going to be interviewing people from time to time, and it could be people from the house, it could be people that are coming in, it could be all kinds of things, that we're going to create a different format to the show. And still provide the news, still provide all this other stuff, but maybe, if anything, more like a late night format, so that it'll be a lot more enjoyable and easier to swallow, to digest for the regular audience. And again, it'll be constantly giving them a perspective into this new world. So, one day we're, talking to a guy that does 3D printing. The other day we're doing someone that's doing software. Another day someone's explaining the blockchain. The other day someone's telling us how to grow weed or roll a joint, and etc. Okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to do learning shows. We're going to do the vlog type thing where, I'll be going around with my camera and, filming the behind the scenes of everything that's going on. If, we're going to an event, filming the event. If we're, anything and everything that we do, I'll be more than likely filming it and putting it out there for everybody. So again, if you guys are, were watching the Silicon Valley, imagine like a real life, imagine if you marry that with the Kardashians, but there's no fake involved. There's no scripted anything involved. It's all raw and real. Because by the way, that's how I film and I do my shit. And my business is it's candid photography and videography. So I can't do anything else, by the way. So there ain't no scripted anything. It's all 100% real. All right. So, and that's how it's going to be. And that's it. So I would love, and I want that to be part of the whole fucking thing, okay? And that's it. And I mean, and I want the community to grow and grow and grow. And I want this to be a worldwide community, okay? And again, whenever, let's say Michael from Box Mining is in LA, he's visiting from Hong Kong, you'd be more than welcome to fucking swing by our offices, to swing by our house. And depending on where we have and what we have, we might have a fucking room for them to fucking chill in. Maybe not, but who cares? The point is that we'll have like a pad, and then not just him, anyone and everyone in this space. They can reach out to us, and whenever the fuck they're in the area, they better come by. How about that? Okay. So, and that's it. And then we obviously have a humongous community out here in LA. That we really do. I mean, it's on the West Coast, all up and down the West Coast, okay? From Seattle all the way down. But there is a pretty big community down here in LA. I'm really surprised, I'm super surprised how big of a community we have when it comes to like the blockchain, Bitcoin, and this whole space out here. So I think it's going to be really exciting, really fun. And I really can't wait till Monday's show, okay? So that I can have, there's the regular news and all that shit that I always talk about, but, really, really start breaking more of this stuff down. Because, I know June 1st is, a whiles away, but it really isn't. It's kind of like around the corner. So that's that. And I would love to get a lot of this stuff set up, okay? Like ASAP as soon as possible. So we can, get the ball rolling, because, I do have inquiries already, and, there might be people that are really, by next week already ready to start making this move. And if that's the case, I'm on my end, I would need to already have a lot of things set up. So, the areas that I'm looking for, though, for a house, because again, I know the city pretty well, and when it comes to traffic and trying to be in a centralized area. So I'm mainly looking for the area around Santa Monica, that area, the area around UCLA, Beverly Hills. I know name dropping some names here, but I mean, this is just the areas. A lot of times, once you live here, you see it's a little different. Studio City, Van Nuys, the Valley. So, like that area. I'm gonna see if I can put a map, but anyway, if not, just look it up. But anyway, it's the area I've mainly, mentioned right here is like the west side of LA County. So that would be the best. I mean, because just for a lot of reasons. I mean, the city's amazing, but we can travel to those areas. There's no need to be living in downtown or Koreatown or in any one of these areas. Sure, it might be cheaper and it might be whatever, but once you visit those areas, you're like, whoa, Skid Row next to my house, and maybe not so much. And then if you want like nicer pad, it's going to be like $3,000 per person type of shit, It's okay. And it's not that far of a drive, that far of one area. So, and again, from my experience, and anyone out there that would like to give their 2 cents, being on the west side is just better. It just is a little chiller, a little more calm. We get to, you actually get to walk out of your house and go to the fucking store, and not have to really worry in the sense of like all this crazy traffic and all this stuff. Except the 405. The 405 is always death for the most part. By the way, have you guys ever seen that SNL skit, The Californians? Once you move here, and by the way, I always thought that was the stupidest skit ever, but once you live here and like are actually part of LA and that whole thing, that skit is one of the funniest fucking things you'll fucking watch, because it really is like that, and people are kind of like that, and you turn into one of those fucking people. It's not even like you're just trying to figure out how to get to downtown, and like everyone has their 2 cents and what the best route. It's like, well, if you take the 101 but the 405, you gotta avoid this, and you gotta. All right, hold on. The camera's signaling me to stop for a second. And we're back. All right, guys. So, today's episode was really fucking great, really constructive, and this is going to be a topic of conversation from here on in, period, in the story, okay? Even after we get the house, we're still going to be talking about this and still building on this, and like I said, this is only the very beginning. We're starting off with a house, with a few rooms, because again, you gotta start off small somewhere, okay? But who knows where we're gonna end up? Who knows where we'll be by the end of the year and all this other stuff? Because again, this is the very, very, very beginning of this whole space as a whole, and what I'm building is even though it sounds very unique and new and like no one's really thought of it, I mean, it's kind of true, but I have seen a few people around the planet already, you know what I mean, like that have, you know, either concocted a similar idea, or like even in China they're literally saying, hey, we're gonna build a fucking 40 billion or something odd compound, you know, with all this shit that's gonna take a lot more time, but people are doing and thinking about these things, and it's either we do it or we don't. Okay, so these are the moments, okay, in your life that are those decisions that you have to fucking say, you know what I mean, to yourself, I'm doing it or I'm not. And if you choose not to do it, wanting to do it, that's called a regret. That's when you later on, years from now, you'll be like, fuck. So for those of you that are really young in your 20s, you guys don't know anything. Word of advice, okay, from a former young dumb motherfucker, just do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the consequences unless they're like death, okay? But for the most part, don't worry, just go, do whatever, okay? Trust me, because you will regret like a motherfucker not doing, okay? I know plenty of people my age that are full of regret. Thank God I have just a handful, okay, because I did a lot, okay? So trust me, just do it, okay? You will thank me later, and others will thank you later. I know it sounds insane, but it's the truth. So, and okay, that's for that. And you know, there's no excuse for them missing the boat because they never had a boat to miss. Okay, now anyone else in my age group or older, but in my age group, circling my age group, listen, this might be the second opportunity you've missed or the third. Okay, like my age group or older, the third. Okay, what I mean is like the dot-com bubble, I was a little too young for that, and then the 2007, 2008, I was again in another fucking planet. I wasn't, okay. This is the third time around. There's a lot of us like in this boat. There's no excuse this time around. Okay, there's just no motherfucking excuse. We're at the very, very beginning. Actually, we're at the very end of a cycle. Okay, so remember, we're catching this shit right before the dot-com bubble blew up. We're catching this shit right before 2007, 2008 crash. So this is what's happening now. We're catching this shit right before all this shit crashes, okay? Because we already know it's about to happen any day now. And once it does, we are already working on the future and moving upwards and forward, while everybody else is at the very beginning stages of picking up the rubble, okay? So this is why we have to do these things now. So because the thing is, if we wait, by the time we wait and we start rebuilding with everybody else, remember, once everything's destroyed and and by destroyed, I'm just talking about, again, we've already been through this shit. Don't think apocalyptic anything, okay? I'm just talking about, you know, we got to start from, we've already been through this. I'm just talking about the economy. So when it comes to rebuilding, everyone's gonna, you know, not rebuild the same old shit that fucked them up. They're gonna start with something new, and that's everyone's gonna be on the blockchain train. Okay, so if everyone all of a sudden is gonna be on that, you know, trying to join that or get on that train, and there's no trains or no one's selling tickets except for, I don't know, us. You see the position that we're in now all of a sudden. So, but again, if we wait, we you know, we're gonna be trying to set up the train while everyone is also looking to get on the train, and by the time everyone wants, you know, is done looking for train seats, you know, there's no need for a train. You understand? And not that there isn't. There's gonna be a lot of need for all this stuff in the future, but right now, if we get to build one of the first fucking trains, and by the time everybody realizes, hey, I want to get on the train. I want to get on this new fucking thing, the fucking train. Listen, and we have, not only do we have a train, we'll have tracks. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, tracks and traction. Boom, boom. But yeah, you get it. And so that's the thing, you know what I mean? That's why we're doing what we're doing now. And not just that, you know what I mean? Like right now, we're gathering, I'm trying to gather, you know, but we're all of us together, okay? This is all, remember, we're a team. But we're trying to gather like-minded individuals that are, again, thinking about all this shit right now. And they're looking for other like-minded individuals to keep working on this shit, because it's, you know, it's hard. You know, it's hard to fucking just do everything on your own and that whole thing. So, yeah, that's it, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I could talk about this all fucking day, and I will, but I won't. So I'm gonna end it here. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna fucking edit it, put it up. I got a lot of shit to do, and I got a really busy weekend. And again, busy weekend looking for, you know, our new home. and that whole situation. So it's gonna be a really fucking fun month, fun May. It's gonna be fun June, fun summer, fun end of the year. How cool is it gonna be 6 months from now, 7 months, whatever, by the end of the year, when we're looking back on these simple times, right? I mean, for real. So, all right, guys. Huge mouthful as usual, but look, hey, I stuck to one topic and I'm keeping it around 20 minutes, I think. So, all right, guys. So please, okay, if there's anything that you want to do or can do, just do it, okay? So meaning that if you got information, if you got any kind of, materials, equipment, donations, again, information, knowledge, anything that you think you can contribute to this, okay? Or if you want to join, if you want any kind of anything, okay? Please reach out to me, okay? And I'm just using Instagram DM because I feel like the safest and most secure way for me, to have people reach out to me. But if that's not a good way for you to reach out to me, let me know in the comments, and I will post like an email. I will post something for you guys to reach out to me. Some of you guys have done your due diligence and have found my email and found my all the ways to reach out to me. So congratulations to you guys. All right. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is gonna be an amazing fucking time, an amazing ride, and I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to fucking just really start giving looking, not only looking for places, but like really like nailing down a few places and locate in that whole situation, locations and stuff like that, so that we already can get this going and moving, and that's it. Okay, so yeah, all right, that's it, guys. All right, that's it. I really just want to keep talking, but I really got to end it for a million reasons. All right. So I love you guys. Again, please, anything you can do to help at all, anything at all, just reach out to me. Please, okay? This is for the better. And by the way, no matter who you are, what age group, what anything, remember, this is like I don't want to say non-profit. I hate, remember, I'm all about government awards and all that shit. But at the end of the day, this is kind of like a non-profit-ish. Not really. It's not a non-profit. What this is, it's again, we're just, all we're doing is incubating the future. We're building the future. So if you, in any capacity, want to help build the future, so if you're a fucking 66-year-old man and all you got is a few bucks to fucking send, or if you have a brain that you want to fucking share with us, or knowledge, anything, wisdom, you name it, give it to us, okay? Please. Some of you guys all you have is, you're 22, you're young, entrepreneur, and hungry. That's perfect, So like I said, everyone will and has something to provide, to give, so that again, we're building a community to build this whole fucking thing for the future. I know I'm fucking retarded, I know, but again, it takes a village to raise an idiot. But seriously, we need everybody, okay? So like I said, everyone's important, okay? So and it's all about working together, and yeah, that's it, okay? All right, I love you guys, seriously. Please love, please love, okay? Please love everyone. Love your fellow man and spread love, okay? Love. No hate, okay? This is a no hate zone, okay? I bitch slap haters, all right? I'm not about that shit. It's all about love and helping your fellow man, and that's all I'm about, okay? Oh, Bertha's home. Anyways, please please subscribe, please share, please comment, and I'll see you guys on fucking Friday. I'm coming. Jeez, man, it's fucking groceries again.